pretty good for the defense.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Oh, what a hit! Starts the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made.
Call that the equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Cage. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. They'll run here from the gun. Open space inside the 40. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Right back to him on 1st and goal. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now to throw. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Colts ready to take the field. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Looking to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for two and try to make this a field goal game. Man in motion here. They give it to the back on the zone read. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
The 49ers and this running back headed back out for a new series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Back to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. He reaches the sideline, clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7. Running for the marker on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Hits him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And that's clocked with 9 seconds left. Time for maybe a couple of plays. So everything comes down to this from Jake Moody. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And I think that will decide this preseason game.
No matter how that kick was going to go, Kate, there was going to be elation on one side and absolute heartbreak on the other. And that's what makes for a memorable finish.